Hey guys, welcome back for another video. Now, as many of you have heard, the Wii U and 3DS eShop is shutting down, so I expect the 3DS collector's market to heat up pretty quickly if it hasn't already done so. So here's a quick overview of some of the 3DS games I have. So let's just get right into it. Here's Dragon Quest Theater Rhythm. Not much to say about this one, except if you like rhythm games and Dragon Quest, definitely go for that. Rune Factory 4. This is also on the Switch now, but I did keep this one for the 3D. Star Fox 3D, I actually got this free digitally when they were offering free digital games pretty early on to promote the 3DS sale by buying 2 other physical games. You redeem the Nintendo points, and then you can get digital. There's a little bit of looks like a little. So I'll probably have to find a replacement case for that, but I do have the physical version of that. There's these Izuma 11 games were really cheap, so I bought them. I think they're still cheap. So if you're into that, level 5. I have a random Meteorot 8. Now I had wanted to pick up the Meteorot Girls, I forget what it's called, and I did not. And unfortunately, that one looks like it's getting up in price. I might have to maybe consider buying it. Here's Metal Max 4. This one I actually had bought 2 copies of it by accident and sold the other one. I should have probably held on to it because I probably made a little bit of profit on that. Here is Senran Kagura Burst. This is just the first game, but with more stuff. And I would expect all of these Zero D games to become collectible here. Persona Q. This one I actually took out because I was playing it, but it's actually should go into the console that I have. And that one was nice because it included the physical game. So I got pretty far in it, but I haven't finished it. So if I do, I'll probably put it back. This is Hamatora Looking at the Smoking World. Being a Fuyu game, it was super cheap. Don't know what the prices are these days, but you want to take a look. Some Pokemon. I pick up Pokemon when they're cheap, or like generally try to pick it for like $20 or under. This one was probably around 20 when I bought it. There's Inazuma 11, 1, 2, and 3. Not much to say about this one, except I prefer to have 3 of them rather than have them separately on the 3DS. Devil Survivor Overclock. I'm sure this is pricey now, I would guess. Even when I bought it, it was not cheap. That was years ago. So there's Devil Survivor Overclock. Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. No brainer. I guess you can get the original now emulated by paying monthly, which whatever. Guild 1, I checked this pretty recently. I bought it used at the time. It's actually pretty affordable, I think. Now I'm just kicking myself because Guild 2 never came out on physical, and there was a sale for the Guild 2 games last year, and I missed out on it, thinking that I could probably pick it up later. Well, the eShop is shutting down now, so hopefully, I'm hoping they'll do one last sale. Otherwise, I would have to buy it for full price. This is some Vita games, so it's kind of stuck in there. Shin Megami Tensei 4. This is still an exclusive, and I mean, pretty much all 3DS games, right, aren't very easy to port. I mean, it depends on how much of the dual screen you're using. But that one's still an exclusive, so yeah. If you haven't picked it up, definitely want to think about that. Let's see, this one, Project Mirai Deluxe, I put many hours into this one. It's good. It's got the longer version of some of the songs that are on many other games, so in my opinion, some of those, probably the best version would be on this Project Mirai Deluxe. Ever Oasis, as you can see, it's sealed. So all I can say is what's on the cover. We'll see if this one picks up in price. See, there's Pazadora Z. I don't even know why I got this, probably because it's cheap. But that's Pazadora on the console. Metroid Samus Return Special Edition. I believe this one might be getting a little bit pricey as well. I picked it up. I didn't get it at launch, but I think I saw a reasonable copy. Curtain Call. I just finished this recently, though I still have many more. Finished being, you've got like a certain amount of visible points. And the ending credit was great, so that was good. If you like Final Fantasy music and rhythm games, this is the game for you. See some random DS games. DS games have pretty much, I don't know if it's a bubble, but it's pretty much at the peak. So now is not a good time to be picking up DS. 3DS is heating up, I would say. So here's the first game I bought because I was curious what changed. And I don't know if there's any point of getting this if you have Curtain Call. It's touchscreen only. They added button mode in Curtain Call. Yeah, but if anyone knows, let me know if there's anything exclusive with this version. Or at least if the patterns are different, that would be worth it for that. There's Gyakuten Saiban 6. I believe I sold 5 because I just didn't like it at all. It was boring. This one, I kind of was Gyakuten Saiban out. I played through 2, 3, and 4, and 5. So I did play a little bit of it and kind of stopped. Again, 5 just kind of really soured things for me. But we'll see. I'll try it again at some point, I'm sure. Dragon 7th Dragon 3. This one, they actually re-released it with the DLC. So I'm a little bit salty about that. But, I've played 2020 quite a bit, and that one is a solid game. And this is the art. The character design is the same person for the new Devil Summoner. I can never get the newly Soul Hackers. And so I like the design. I don't know what people are entitled to their own opinion, but I'll probably get it if it goes on sale. The Soul Hacker 2 or 3. Here is Sekaiju no Meikyu, Cross. All of these have DLC, which I'll have to look into at some point if it's worth it before it shuts down. Like an extra character class, that kind of stuff. Here, this one, Geist Crusher, was super cheap. That's why I got it. I should probably play it, and then mine did not come with this stuff here, and see if I want to get rid of it because I need to pare down my collection. Here's Code of Princess, which is also on Switch now. And I kept this one for the 3D. I think it's kind of cool. It's like Guardian Hero, so you can, go when you go change lanes. It kind of makes sense to have 3D on that. Though 3D gives me headaches, I can play for maybe like 30 seconds at a time. Here's Project X Zone. Definitely get that one. Here's Mirai 2. I like Mirai Deluxe so much. I got Mirai 2. I don't think there's any reason to get this except some of the songs. I prefer the PV videos, so you can watch it in 3D, like this one here. And Deluxe kind of converted all to use the dancing with the chibi characters. So that's why I got Project Mirai 2. Here, this one, I think I mentioned I got the 3DS to Switch ports. This is the one that was not in those 2 games, so I was kind of happy that now I have all the 3DS games. Well, this one and then the 2 on the Switch. Here is Sekaiju Etrian Odyssey 4. No brainer on that one. This one was super cheap. It's still probably still super cheap. This one, I do have the medal, but I don't have the watch. If you have kids, they might like it. More Etrian Odyssey. This is 5. again, if you like dungeon crawlers, that's a no-brainer. I don't know what the price is nowadays. This is, I've been, you know, the Tante Jinguji games. I mean, they're these hardball detective stories. I played quite a few of them. They're good. They're not great, but they're good. And some, like the GBA ones, are super expensive. Some of the DS ones. Um, so I don't. I think this is like a remake of some of the older ones. So I could be wrong. What it says here, there's a new drama. So this must be a new entry. But yeah, look at these are all the old games here. Anyway, there's Pokemon Fushigi Dungeon, right? The Pokemon roguelike spin-off. More Easy 11 because it was cheap at the time. I like these little rainbow covers, definitely like that. Here is I like the Professor Layton games. I have it's the puzzles are I have to be in the mood for it, so I'm very very behind in the series. But there it is. Here's Rhythm Tengoku the best plus. Um, I like Rhythm Tengoku, though I still have many to play through. I don't have. I just have this one and the one in the DS. This is what I have so far. Here is Dragon Quest 8 if you want to play on the go and you're screw that mobile port. And I believe they added voices. I'll probably play this one when I get to it. I'm up to 7 now, and I'm like 60 hours in 7. But it's a long haul. This one, Professional, was getting up in price, and I like the cover for the first one, and I don't really care about maximizing hundreds of hours. So I got this one. It was still pretty cheap, but Professional is getting up there, or maybe it was always up there. Persona 2Q. This one was super cheap. It might still be cheap. Apparently, people didn't like this one as much as the first one, or something. I don't know. I haven't played through it yet. I'm still playing through Persona Q1. I got this one pretty recently because when heard some good things about the sequel. So if I wanted to kind of catch up, that's why I got this one. Not bad price either. Reasonable. More Inazuma. They're maybe they're cheap because they like just at some point just like pounded these out like so many. I don't know. Here is Unchained Blades. Yeah, I have the PSP game. I think this is a sequel. But yeah, there's Unchained Blades. This one, Project Mira, the first Project Mira game, it's a little bit kind of rough. I think they're still trying to figure things out. But if you like rhythm games and Hatsune Miku, then go for it. This is Osawari Tante, Ozawa Rina 3. I played the first one. I love these little Nameko characters. Very popular with kids, I'm sure. But I don't know. But I guess I opened it. I don't know why. Because I haven't played through the second one. Here is Gyakuten Saiban. Of course, this is on Capcom. I mean, good on them. They port everything. And there's really generally no issue with getting a game on some platform. This is the original. Again, good for the 3D. I prefer the original if I can play it. Here is Legend of Legacy. I've heard lots of good things about this one. I think this is also on the Switch. So hopefully they'll port more things on the Switch. Here's Shin Megami Tensei 4 Final. Yeah, I'm up to Shin Megami Tensei 3 now. Also we'll see when I get to 4, much less Final. Here's Terry's Wonderland Monsters. So Terry is from 4, I believe. No, 5, and he's like this cool character. But see, they made him cute for this one. Some Gundam game, which generally I'm not really super into Gundam, so I'll see what happens. Here's Island Days. I believe this one is heating up. I had thought about picking up another copy of this. Came with some pre-order bonus, and but I was like, I already have it. I kind of didn't, but maybe I should have. So there's Island Games. That's a spin-off tower defense game of School Days, which is a crazy, crazy game, and anime, etc. It's pretty wild. There's Gyakuten Saiban 2. It's actually finished the first one, and I still need to finish the second one. Gosh, I forgot her name now, but the female protagonist is probably one of my favorite characters in the whole series. So here is Tales of the World. I finished the first Tales of the World game. So now I've got like 4 more to go, or maybe 3 more. Soul Hackers, of course, people are talking about this one. I picked this one many years ago. I believe I have the PlayStation version as well. I do not have the Saturn version. I think this one is people are picking this one up. So, Toshi. This is a remake of 2. I played the first one. There's no. It's not basically. What do I say? There's the first one. The only version is on PC. With some caveats there. This one, the second one is also on PC, and by PC I mean PC 88, and maybe 98, but that's fun. So I'm looking forward to this remake. The second one, some really great pixel graphic too. By the way, when you start it, it's impressive. Someone's really skilled at Microsoft Paint. Here's more Bokujo Monogatari games. I think I actually have this on my wish list, so I'll need to remove it. Here's Stellar Glow. One of the later, if not the last, Image Epoch games. So I'm actually kind of holding off on this one because I know it's gonna be good, and Image Epoch is no more. Twilight Busters. What's there to say except it's by Starfish, and anything by Starfish these days are quote unquote collectible. And actually, this is a DS game, so it's not even a 3DS. Project Layton, of course. I think I have all of the 3DS games. Let's see, Steel Diver. This one, it's a weird one. I don't know why I got it. Probably because it was, popped up more Pokemon. Not much to say about that. Let's see here. I'm trying to hurry. The Rodea Sky Soldier. This one is, I think, closer to the original Wii version, which got canceled and eventually came out on Wii U, and it was cheap at the time. Here is Fake Clay Liner. This is a fun anime series. I haven't caught up on the later seasons, but this is a pretty cheap, like they don't show they show a little bit of gameplay here. It's not high budget, but it's a fun anime series, so that's why I got it. It's a concept. It's a card, or what is a board game. Yeah, not much to say about that one. Here is Kento Mahou Dogakemon 3D. Some series of dungeon crawlers I still need to play through. Here is Sony Pro Supersonic, and apparently it has a free DLC, which I probably didn't pick up, so shame on me. That's a bummer. Let's see, I think that about sums it up here. Devil Survivor 2. This one is still sealed, it looks like. Ooh, I might have to make a second series. I'm getting tired here. This is Onanoko. This one was super cheap at the time. It's like Escape Games. But Serial D, of course. And I bought that to redeem like the card to get those free games I talked about. This one is a remake of the first Etrian Odyssey. And yeah, there's some more here. But you know what? I'm going to maybe hold off on the next video if people care. Let me know in the comments. So I'll see you guys next time.